want to introduce to you my sister. Rebecca Melendez has been on the island of Hawaii, Big Island, for close to 30 years. She's been doing a lot of activism work on the Keauhou Bay and the different things that are going down on the Big Island on the Kona side. And she's just is a real support for freedom and for activism work to keep the nature beautiful and not have big conglomerates come in and destroy what we love about Hawaii. So Rebecca, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks, Michelle, for offering to do this video. I really appreciate it because I just need all the help I can get. I've been working a lot, really hard on trying to save this bay. This is Keauhou Bay right here, and it's basically a bay where locals come. They do funeral services. They do a lot of different things. Paddling Keauhou, as you can see, the outrigger canoes are here, and this is a really small local bay. The
It
thing
is.
of it is Kamehameha Schools owns this property, and they do a lot of great things with education. But the thing is that they're doing right now is the land on top of here is vacant land. It is between Keauhou Canoe Club and the golf course. It is scientifically proven that trees and shrubs help filter out runoff water, which is polluted from fertilizers from the golf courses, polluted from the land, the pavement land where the runoff from oils and things of cars and such can run into local water. So that's what they're doing is they want to build a 43 building building a 43 buildings, 150 rooms up here in Keauhou Bay. The cool thing that they want to do is they want to build an educational center over here in the Fairwind office. All this buildings, they want to build an educational center. I do believe they also want to build, unfortunately, retail shops. So that'll have to research a little more. But that's really cool about Kamehameha Schools is wanting to build the educational center. What I'm fully against, and my website, bigislandsupport.com, is fully against, is them creating building the 150 units, 43 buildings in this vacant land that I'll show you up here. So I guess
43 buildings. So you guys, if you are living on Big Island, or even if you're not, check out the general plan. Big Island general plan has the word cluster. They want clustered housing in the Big Island general plan. And what is an apartment building? 43 buildings. That's clustered housing. So that is what their goal is. Go ahead, Beck.
So yeah, I'm just coming up here to show you this land that's all vacant and it has tons of trees. And in my bigislandsupport.com, the page that said Save Keauhou Bay is email letter is basically gives a lot of different scientific articles that show, that prove from National Oceanic Administration, you know, they're basically I'm a little winded here, a little nervous. So hold on a second. Let me just get my thought again.
You're doing great. You're doing great. So, just a reminder, Rebecca has been on the island for almost 30 years. She's definitely knows what she understands more of the Hawaii than I do. I've been here for 5 years, and she's always been an activist for supporting and saving nature and supporting Hawaii the way that we love it to be. So that's what I appreciate about you, Beck.
Thanks.
And that is
All right.
actually, that was our first canoe club. My sister and I did race in those canoes 2019. In 2019, we actually were in that bay practicing and racing in those canoes. So those are dear to my heart for sure.
Yeah, so this is obviously the canoe club behind me. This land, this is an old road. They want to repave this road. If they repave this road and take out all of these trees that are behind me, okay, that means that the golf course behind these trees, the fertilizer, the runoff from the pavement that will be on this road from the cars, can't help but maybe leak a little oil or, cause some fuel or something like that. It's going to be pollution. It will run straight into this bay. Okay. That is what bigislandsupport.com /Save K Bay page is all about. It's giving you complete scientific proof that if they are allowed to build this 43 buildings in this area where all of these trees are scientifically proven to be a natural filter from pollutants. So the golf course water that is up there has been running into these trees, and the fertilizer and all of the weed killer and all that has been stopped by these trees because this is a natural filter. It filters into the water. If they're allowed to build this 43 building development, it's going to be paved. Pavement runoff water is polluted. Okay, there is no way of stopping it. There's no way they can put a filter like these natural trees can. It's impossible. There's no way. So I just want people to realize what's really happening. This bay is extremely small. As you can see,
It's
it's pretty
stinky.
much it's pretty much the length of, a volleyball court, and a little more, and that's about it. And this 43 buildings, 150 units, they tell me is for everybody. But honestly, the pricing it's going to be for tourists that can afford it. And I spoke with Marissa Harmon. She's with Kamehameha Schools. She told me anybody who wants to speak with her about their bungalow resort is more than welcome to call her and talk to her. I have her number on bigislandsupport.com/save K-Bay. That is the exact address for the page. Or go to bigislandsupport.com and click on Save Keauhou Bay email letter, and that'll take you there as well. So I'm just trying to get the word out because honestly, I've never been an activist. I didn't know how to be one. So I created Big Island Support to let people know that you have a voice. You can speak up
Mhm.
over developments, but you need to take the time to do it, because a lot of people say that, oh, it doesn't matter. But if
It
you
does
think it
matter.
doesn't matter, you're giving up. Why give up? We got to work the system. And this is the time. We have until August 7th to send our environmental, historical, cultural reasons why this 43 buildings and 150 rooms will hurt Keauhou Bay in the long run. For generations to come, this bay will be changed. This is also the manta ray tour.
Mhm.
This is also dolphins are here. This is also coral. And there's a lot of marine life that it's
Mhm.
scientifically proven developments all over Hawaii have destroyed the coral. The coral bleaching has come because of human impact, because of development, as well as other factors too. It's not just development. I totally get it. And a big factor is development. It's proven. There's articles on bigislandsupport.com/save K-Bay, and you can read about it. And I hope you do. Everybody can send a comment letter. You do not have to live here. You can help save this natural bay, and keep it pristine for generations to come. Because if this is allowed to happen, the coral in this bay, the marine life in this bay, it's going to be devastated from the pollution that can run off from the pavement that will be here. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yes, absolutely. So, again, it's bigislandsupport.com/save K-Bay, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you guys, if you're there, just go to that page. You'll have all the information that you need. I'm gonna check it out right now and send in so they just have to send in an email.
So there's 4 ways to help. One is to send the email from the email addresses that are right there. It states it right there what to do. One is to send the email. Two is to go to their comment forum, their comment page. It has a form to fill out, and you've put the exact same comment letter right there as well. You can also put it in both document form, and you can send it as an attachment in your email, or send it in the upload file in the comment form that's right there. Everything is explained. There's also a huge research letter that took me over 2 days, probably 3, 4, to create, that has scientific proof of what I'm saying is true.
So you
And
can
you
just
can
copy and paste it.
You
Yeah,
can copy
people.
and paste. It gives you even copy and paste instructions. I put the copy and paste instructions
Nice.
because, and you can even use it to add your own comments to it. Just have it be, your, foundation to start your letter. You can
Mm.
even, I even explained how to research. So you can research more information if you want to. I just did everything possible so that this will be super easy for people to want to comment. And then the
Cool.
number 3 is to call Alex Roy with Hawaii County and make sure he got your letter, make sure he got your information. And I also put call Kamehameha Schools and tell them, because Marissa Harmon told me to tell anybody who wants to talk to her about their bungalow resort that they're labeling now as low impact lodging. Okay. They first labeled it culturally sensitive boutique resort
Oh
back in
God.
a few years back. Okay. And I wrote a letter to West Hawaii Today and I said, nothing can be both culturally sensitive and a boutique resort. And she told me last
True.
week when I met with her, she told me that they changed the name to low impact lodging because of what I wrote, because of what I said, which
We
is,
matter. We make a
you know,
difference.
yeah. So
People make a difference, you guys. So this is going
I'm
down
one
on
person.
this is going
We
down
all
on
need
Big
help.
Island, and this is going down on Big Island in Keauhou Bay. So bigislandsupport.com/save K Bay. I'll put the link in the description here, and I'll also just copy what she has, and you guys can just have it in the description. You don't even have to go to that page, but the link is going to be in the description, so you can copy and paste what Rebecca has written, making it really, really easy for people to support saving K Bay, because that is definitely, I mean, I remember that 25 years ago when you first moved there, and it's the very much a special place. And Beck, can you share a little bit about King Kamehameha? Because there is a spot supposedly where he was
Yeah, there is a
supposedly
historical
born.
spot. And the cool thing is they do want to develop the land and restore King Kamehameha III's uh, birthplace. They want to restore it, and I think that's amazing. And I hope they do it. But unfortunately, I was told that if they can't build the resort, they do not want to restore the land, and that is really heartbreaking because that land could be beautiful and it could be a beautiful educational center for people,
Mm.
and for the Hawaiian culture. And, I really wish that they would just restore the land, King Kamehameha's third's birthplace, and leave this land here to keep protecting Keauhou Bay as it's been protecting it for hundreds and thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what they are, Kamehameha Schools it's a beautiful, company when they want to be there for the people and add education
Hmm.
and things of that such. So I really respect them for that. I honor them for that. And all I'm asking is for them to really look at the research that if they take these trees away and put in pavement and put in 43 buildings, it's going to pollute the bay. When
And how
right
many
now,
people? How many bungalows? 150?
150 units,
Okay,
150.
that is a super small bay, you guys, super small. And they're going to put in 150 building
Rooms.
accommodations. That's
Yeah,
rooms.
accommodations.
That's
43
crazy.
buildings.
That's crazy right there, because that's a super small spot. That'll be extremely congested with a lot of people. So again, you guys, we have the link in the description. And King Kamehameha III was born in Keauhou Bay. There's actually a marker where you can actually go down there and see where he was born. It's a special, special place. So let's keep it that way. So click on the link below, copy Rebecca's letter, make your own, and just make our voices heard, because we do have the power. And Beck,
Touch my
she has
heart
been on
against
the
the wall.
island for 30 years. She lives on the island for 30 years. That's her home. And so it's a very, very, very special place. So if you're inclined, please do support what's happening in Keauhou Bay. So let's do a quick prayer and call it in, because we can do this. We are doing it. This is what we're meant to do here on the planet. Okay, Great Spirit, infinite intelligence of all things. You have this journey. You have the plan. You see the road that's ahead of us and where we're presently at and where we want to be. You see that. And Great Spirit, we just know that what our heart's desire is coming forth in this beautiful Hawaiian land that we love so, so much, the pristine nature that is here, the support of all of the infrastructures that are currently here supporting life and to make it a better place so that people can live in harmony and in peace together with nature, having it be a harmonious union. And we just see that Keaho Bay is totally the way that it needs to be for the most that it can support nature and people in harmony, not for money, but for each other, for beauty and for health and for amazing feeling of aloha and feeling of ohana with each other, that we can walk through Keaho Bay and it remain absolutely pristine with the coral, the dolphins, the manta rays, all of it being protected and supported with the love that people have for that bay, Great Spirit. We know that that is done, and we get to watch. We get to watch as people come forward, speaking their truth, having the courage just to take an email, just to do an email, to say what it is that they want to say to the people that are working to possibly engulf the Keaho Bay with more congestion, that they actually see the truth, that that is not what is best for the bay, and that their hearts be turned toward keeping Keaho Bay pristine and small, because that's what it is. It is a small bay. So we just know, Great Spirit, that what is ever in the highest good for all people, for all land, for the Aina, for Hawaii, for Keaho Bay, that that is coming forth into fruition. We call it forth now. We call forth peace, harmony, unity. We call forth cleanliness. We call forth protection, preservation of beautiful nature. We call it forth, Great Spirit, and we get to watch as it unfolds with ease and grace with all the people that support this vision of keeping Keaho safe and beautiful the way that it's meant to be. And we give Rebecca so much appreciation for her courage and for her tenacity that she keeps this work up. It takes some work to have gumption to do this. And we just send her so much gratitude right now, Great Spirit, knowing that she is always taken care of, always protected, always held in abundance and love. And we know that that is done. And so it is.
And so it is. Amen. Thank
All
you
right.
so much. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate your words. I really appreciate talking to you, Michelle. You're my sister.
It's good
So
to talk to you too.
really
All
good to
right,
talk
you
to you.
guys. Much aloha, and please click on the links in the description so that you
Please,
can help support
please help
Keaho
save this
Bay.
day.
Much
Thank you
love and
so much.
aloha.
Appreciate you. I really appreciate everybody's help. Thank you for even wanting to contribute to helping save this bay.